Imagine a life where nothing, not insults, not failures, not even the chaos of the world, can disturb your peace of mind. What if you could face life's challenges with unshakable calm, clarity, and strength? It's not a distant dream or an unattainable goal, it's a reality you can create by mastering a set of timeless Buddhist principles. In today's video, we'll explore 10 transformative teachings from Buddhism that hold the power to change how you experience the world. These principles aren't just ancient wisdom, they're practical tools that can guide you to freedom from stress, negativity, and fear. As Buddha wisely said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." Before we dive in, I want you to take a moment to reflect. What would your life look like if nothing could shake your inner peace? Share your vision in the comments below. I can't wait to hear how you imagine this transformation. 1. Insults and offenses, the art of letting go. Original wisdom. In Buddhism, insults and offenses only carry power if we allow them to. The Buddha taught us a profound truth. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. This principle encourages us to detach from the sting of hurtful words. Just as a calm pond eventually returns to stillness after a stone is thrown into it, the ripples fade, and the water regains its peace, so too can our minds when we choose to let go of negativity. Historical example, Eleanor Roosevelt's grace under criticism. Eleanor Roosevelt, an icon of humanitarianism and social reform, was no stranger to harsh criticism. Her progressive views and active role in politics made her a target for public ridicule. Yet, she famously said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Roosevelt exemplified the art of letting go, focusing her energy on advocating for human rights instead of engaging with her critics. Her resilience became a beacon of strength, proving that inner peace triumphs over external negativity. A modern story, Emma's response to criticism. Emma, a young entrepreneur, faced a challenge when a customer left a harsh public review accusing her of being unprofessional. Initially, she felt anger and hurt. But she paused to reflect on a vital truth. Insults often reveal more about the person delivering them than the one receiving them. Instead of reacting defensively, Emma approached the situation with mindfulness. She reached out to the customer, apologized for any inconvenience, and sought a solution. Her calm and compassionate response transformed a disgruntled customer into a loyal advocate. Emma's ability to let go of the emotional sting and address the issue constructively highlights the power of this Buddhist principle. Practical insights. 1. Pause and reflect. Before reacting, take a moment to breathe and ask yourself, "Is this about me? Or does it reflect the other person's emotional state?" This practice helps you detach from the insult and approach the situation with clarity. 2. Respond with compassion. Instead of meeting negativity with negativity, respond with kindness and understanding. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, "An eye for an eye will leave the whole world blind." 3. Practice self-affirmation. Regularly remind yourself of your intrinsic value. Insults cannot define you unless you allow them to. Affirmations like, I am enough as I am. Underscore. Build resilience against external criticism. 4. Reframe the insult. Ask yourself, underscore, is there a constructive truth in this criticism? Underscore. If yes, use it as a tool for self-improvement. If not, let it go. By reframing, you turn a potential source of pain into an opportunity for growth. A Buddhist perspective on anger. The Buddha often used metaphors to illustrate the futility of anger. One of the most powerful is the image of holding a burning coal to throw at someone. You get burned before the other person does. Holding on to anger only prolongs your suffering. Letting go, on the other hand, liberates your mind and restores your peace. Historical anecdote: Theodore Roosevelt's resilience. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, faced relentless attacks from political rivals. Yet, instead of retaliating, he focused on his work and let his accomplishments speak for themselves. Roosevelt's ability to rise above criticism solidified his reputation as a strong and determined leader, teaching us that responding with action and grace often silences even the harshest critics. Mindful practices to let go. 1. Meditation. Incorporate mindfulness meditation into your daily routine. Observe your thoughts without judgment, and let go of any emotional attachment to negativity. 2. Journaling. Write about your feelings and the incident. This process can help you process emotions constructively and gain perspective. 3. Gratitude practice. Shift your focus to what's positive in your life. Gratitude strengthens your inner peace and makes external negativity less impactful. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with supportive people who uplift and inspire you. Their energy can help you maintain emotional balance. The ripple effect of letting go. When you choose to let go of insults and offenses, you not only protect your peace but also inspire others to reflect on their behavior. A calm and composed response often disarms negativity, fostering mutual understanding and respect. Letting go is not about suppressing your emotions but about processing them and choosing not to let them control you. Conclusion: mastering the art of letting go. The teachings of Buddha, the resilience of Eleanor Roosevelt, and the determination of Theodore Roosevelt all illuminate a timeless truth. Letting go is an act of strength. By releasing the grip of anger and offense, you reclaim your power and pave the way for inner peace. The next time someone throws a metaphorical stone into your pond, remember, you have the choice to let the ripples fade and return to calmness. That choice is the key to freedom. 2. Transform everyone into a teacher. Original wisdom. In Buddhism, every person we encounter holds a lesson for us, whether they bring joy or challenges. Each interaction is an opportunity to grow. The Buddha once said, when you take care of yourself, you take care of others. When you take care of others, you take care of yourself. This principle teaches us to view every individual as a teacher, helping us cultivate patience, compassion, and understanding. Historical example: Socrates and the wisdom of questions. Socrates, the great philosopher of ancient Greece, believed that everyone had something to teach. He often engaged in dialogues where he questioned people, not to belittle them but to uncover deeper truths. by treating others as teachers. Socrates demonstrated that even the seemingly unwise have insights to offer when approached with curiosity and humility. A modern story, David's difficult boss. David, a young graphic designer, found himself working under a boss who was harsh and overly critical. Initially, David resented the constant scrutiny and felt undervalued. But as he reflected on the Buddhist principle of viewing everyone as a teacher, he began to see the situation differently. Instead of focusing on his boss's tone, David started paying attention to the content of the feedback. He realized that while the delivery was harsh, the criticisms were often valid and helped him refine his skills. Over time, David grew into a more detail-oriented designer. His ability to reframe the challenge transformed his career and even improved his relationship with his boss. Practical insights. 1. Reframe challenges as lessons. Ask yourself, what is this person teaching me about myself or the situation? For example, a rude customer might teach patience, while a demanding colleague can push you to achieve higher standards. 2. Cultivate curiosity. Approach every interaction with an open mind. Even those who challenge us have experiences and perspectives that can broaden our understanding. As the Dalai Lama once said, when you talk, you are only repeating what you already know. But if you listen, you may learn something new. 3. Practice empathy. View others' actions through the lens of their struggles and experiences. Recognizing their humanity can soften your response and deepen your compassion. The dual lesson of giving and receiving. The act of learning from others is deeply tied to the Buddhist teaching of interdependence. When we treat others as teachers, we not only grow ourselves but also create an environment where mutual respect and learning thrive. By showing humility and willingness to learn, we inspire others to do the same. Historical anecdote: Abraham Lincoln's leadership philosophy. Abraham Lincoln is a shining example of this principle. During his presidency, he often surrounded himself with advisors and cabinet members who disagreed with him. Rather than viewing them as adversaries, he saw them as valuable teachers. Lincoln believed that dissenting opinions sharpened his thinking and helped him make better decisions. His ability to embrace differing perspectives made him one of the most effective leaders in history. Mindful practices to learn from others. 1. Mindful listening. Listen with the intention to understand, not just to reply. This practice fosters deeper connections and uncovers valuable insights. 2. Journaling lessons learned. Reflect on your daily interactions. Ask, what did I learn today? And how can it help me grow? This habit solidifies lessons and helps you approach future interactions with awareness. 3. Gratitude for challenges. Practice gratitude for even difficult people. They are often the ones who teach the most profound lessons in resilience and growth. The ripple effect of viewing everyone as a teacher. When you adopt this mindset, you transform not only your perspective but also your relationships. People sense when they are treated with respect and curiosity. And this often softens even the most difficult interactions. By viewing everyone as a teacher, you create an environment of mutual growth and understanding. Conclusion: becoming a lifelong learner. The world is a classroom, and every person is a teacher. Socrates, Lincoln, and countless others have demonstrated the transformative power of this principle. By remaining humble and open, we turn challenges into opportunities and adversaries into allies. The next time you encounter someone difficult, pause and ask yourself, what is this person here to teach me? In doing so, you unlock the wisdom hidden in every interaction and take one step closer to becoming your best self. 3. Transform envy into emulation. Original wisdom. Envy can be a corrosive force, draining our energy and clouding our minds with negativity. Buddhism encourages us to shift our perspective, to transform envy into emulation. Instead of feeling bitter when witnessing someone's success, we can see it as inspiration to improve ourselves. The Buddha taught, do not be jealous of others' good qualities, but out of admiration, adopt them yourself. This approach allows us to celebrate others' achievements while staying focused on our own growth. Historical example, Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. During the Renaissance, two of the greatest artists of all time, Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, were often seen as rivals. Though competition existed between them, both artists drew inspiration from each other's work. Leonardo's scientific precision and Michelangelo's emotional depth were unparalleled, and their mutual admiration pushed each to refine their craft further. Instead of allowing envy to fester, their brilliance grew in tandem, leaving a legacy of unmatched masterpieces. A modern story, Sarah and her accomplished friend. Sarah, a young journalist, often felt envious of her best friend Megan, who seemed to excel effortlessly in her career. Megan's articles were published in prestigious magazines, while Sarah struggled to gain recognition. Instead of wallowing in envy, Sarah decided to approach Megan for advice. Megan shared insights about her writing process, discipline, and networking strategies. Inspired, Sarah adopted these practices, and over time, her own work gained prominence. By turning envy into emulation, Sarah not only grew as a professional but also strengthened her friendship. Practical insights. 1. Recognize the root of envy. Ask yourself, what exactly am I envious of? Pinpointing the specific quality or success that triggers envy helps you shift focus from resentment to admiration. 2. Transform jealousy into a goal. Instead of thinking, I wish I had that, reframe it as, what can I do to achieve something similar? Use others' accomplishments as motivation to set clear, actionable goals for yourself. 3. Celebrate others' success. Acknowledge and congratulate those you admire. Practicing genuine joy for others not only strengthens relationships but also diminishes the bitterness of envy. 4. Focus on your journey. Remember, everyone's path is unique. Comparing yourself to others is less productive than evaluating your own progress. As Buddha taught, better than competing with others is competing with yourself. The dual power of admiration and action. When we admire someone, we naturally draw closer to the qualities they possess. Emulation, paired with deliberate action, becomes a powerful tool for self-improvement. This principle reminds us that success is not a limited resource. Others' achievements don't diminish our potential, they highlight what's possible. Historical anecdote: Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla. Though often seen as adversaries, Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla represent a classic example of emulation driven by rivalry. While the two inventors had different approaches to innovation, their competing ideas ultimately advanced the field of electricity in groundbreaking ways. Instead of being paralyzed by envy, both men channeled their competitive energy into pioneering inventions that shaped the modern world. Mindful practices to transform envy. 1. Gratitude for others' success. Each time you feel envy, pause and list 3 reasons to be grateful for the person's success. This shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. 2. Self-reflection. Journal about what the success of others teaches you. Identify the skills or habits they possess that you admire and brainstorm ways to cultivate them in your own life. 3. Set a personal growth plan. Create a step-by-step plan to work on the qualities or achievements you aspire to emulate. Break these goals into manageable tasks to avoid overwhelm. The ripple effect of emulating success. When you shift from envy to emulation, you empower yourself to grow without resentment. This transformation not only improves your mindset but also deepens your connections with others. People are often willing to share advice and guidance when approached with genuine admiration, creating a ripple effect of growth and mutual respect. Conclusion: a new perspective on envy. Envy is a natural emotion, but it doesn't have to control us. By learning from figures like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo or modern stories like Sarah's, we see how shifting our focus to emulation can lead to growth and fulfillment. The next time you feel a pang of envy, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this person's success? In that moment, you reclaim your power and turn a potentially destructive emotion into a force for self-improvement. 4. Be strict with yourself but tolerant of others. Original wisdom. Buddhism teaches a balanced approach to life. Hold yourself to high standards, but be patient and understanding with the shortcomings of others. As the Buddha said, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. This principle is about striving for personal growth while cultivating compassion and empathy for those around us. By being disciplined in our own actions and gentle in our judgment of others, we foster both personal development and harmonious relationships. Historical example: Mahatma Gandhi's leadership. Mahatma Gandhi embodied this principle during India's struggle for independence. He held himself to the highest ethical and spiritual standards, practicing non-violence and self-discipline even in the face of great adversity. However, Gandhi extended tolerance to those who opposed him, refusing to harbor resentment or seek revenge. His strictness with himself and patience with others not only made him a powerful leader but also inspired millions to follow his example of peaceful resistance. A modern story: Lisa's journey in leadership. Lisa, a team leader at a tech company, was known for her dedication to excellence. She worked late hours, paid attention to every detail, and consistently delivered outstanding results. However, she often felt frustrated when her team members made mistakes or didn't meet her expectations. One day, After a heated meeting where she criticized a junior team member, Lisa reflected on the Buddhist principle of balancing self-discipline with tolerance. She realized that while her high standards had driven her success, her impatience with others was creating tension in the team. Lisa decided to shift her approach. Instead of focusing on their faults, she started mentoring her team members, sharing her knowledge and guiding them through their challenges. Over time, the team grew stronger, and Lisa earned their respect not just as a leader, but as a compassionate mentor. Practical insights. 1. Set personal standards. Hold yourself accountable for your actions. Reflect regularly on how you can grow and improve. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. 2. Recognize others' journeys. Understand that everyone is on their unique path of growth. What may seem obvious to you could be a learning curve for someone else. Replace frustration with curiosity. What might this person be struggling with? 3. Lead by example. Demonstrate the behavior and values you wish to see in others. Leadership is more about inspiration than instruction. 4. Cultivate patience. Remember, patience is not about ignoring mistakes but addressing them with kindness and understanding. As the Dalai Lama advises, be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. Balancing high standards with empathy. This principle doesn't mean lowering your expectations or tolerating harmful behavior. Instead, it's about recognizing the humanity in others while holding yourself to a higher level of accountability. By doing so, you inspire others to grow without alienating or discouraging them. Historical anecdote: Nelson Mandela's forgiveness. Nelson Mandela, after spending 27 years in prison, emerged not with bitterness but with a commitment to reconciliation. Despite the harsh treatment he endured, Mandela remained tolerant of those who opposed him. He set strict standards for himself, refusing to let anger dictate his actions, but extended empathy to his former enemies. This approach allowed him to lead South Africa through a peaceful transition to democracy, earning the world's admiration. Mindful practices to balance discipline and tolerance. 1. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself 2 questions. Did I hold myself to the standards I value today? Did I approach others with patience and understanding? 2. Mentorship. Instead of criticizing others for their flaws, guide them toward improvement. This approach strengthens relationships and fosters mutual growth. 3. Compassion meditation. Practice loving-kindness meditation by visualizing yourself and others in a state of peace and understanding. This reduces judgment and strengthens empathy. 4. Separate the action from the person. Address specific behaviors without labeling or judging the individual. For example, instead of saying, "You're unreliable. Try. Let's work on improving the consistency of your updates. The ripple effect of balanced growth. When you lead with self-discipline and treat others with compassion, you create an environment of mutual respect and continuous improvement. People are more likely to strive for excellence when they feel supported, not judged. Your patience becomes a catalyst for their growth, while your personal accountability sets the standard for integrity and hard work. Conclusion: the strength of balance. Gandhi, Mandela, and countless others have demonstrated the transformative power of balancing self-discipline with tolerance. Like Lisa, you too can achieve excellence while building meaningful connections by approaching others with understanding. The next time you feel frustrated by someone's shortcomings, pause and ask, how can I guide rather than judge? This mindset will not only strengthen your relationships but also deepen your own journey towards self-mastery. 5. No one can hurt you without your consent. Original wisdom. Buddhism teaches us a powerful truth: no one can truly hurt us unless we allow them to. The Buddha said, no one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. This principle highlights the importance of self-responsibility and inner strength. While others' actions may cause discomfort, how we react to them is entirely within our control. When we cultivate inner peace and resilience, we become unshakable, like a strong tree weathering a storm. Historical example: Viktor Frankl's resilience. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and author of Man's Search for Meaning, is a remarkable example of this principle. Despite enduring unimaginable suffering in concentration camps, Frankl realized that his captors could control his body but not his mind. He famously wrote, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. By refusing to let external atrocities dictate his inner peace, Frankl discovered profound freedom and resilience. A modern story: Maria's workplace challenges. Maria, a young teacher, faced relentless criticism from a colleague who constantly undermined her efforts. Initially, Maria felt disheartened, questioning her abilities and worth. But one evening, while reflecting during meditation, she realized that her colleague's negativity didn't have to define her experience. Maria began focusing on what she could control: her teaching skills and her connection with students. She refused to let the criticism affect her sense of purpose. Over time, her confidence grew, and her students thrived under her care. Eventually, her colleagues' remarks lost their power as Maria fortified her inner resilience. Practical insights. 1. Recognize your power. Remind yourself that your peace is your own. No one can take it from you without your permission. Ask yourself, am I giving away my power by letting this hurt me? 2. Build inner strength. Practices like meditation and mindfulness strengthen your ability to remain calm in challenging situations. Develop a mental mantra such as, I am unshakable like a mountain. To anchor yourself during moments of distress. 3. Shift focus to what you control. While you cannot control others' behavior, you can control your reactions. Choose to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. 4. Detach from external validation. Cultivate a sense of self-worth that doesn't rely on others' opinions. Remember, your value isn't diminished by someone else's inability to see it. The dual power of resilience and choice. This principle is rooted in the idea that our freedom lies in how we choose to respond to life's challenges. While we can't always prevent pain, we can prevent it from becoming suffering by choosing not to dwell on it. As the Dalai Lama explains, "Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional." Historical anecdote: Nelson Mandela's emotional strength. Nelson Mandela, after enduring 27 years in prison, emerged not with bitterness but with an unwavering commitment to reconciliation. He refused to allow the cruelty of his captors to dictate his emotional state. Instead, Mandela focused on forgiveness and the greater goal of uniting South Africa. His ability to remain resilient and composed under extreme hardship is a testament to this principle. Mindful practices to cultivate resilience. 1. Daily reflection. Spend a few minutes each evening reflecting on moments when others' actions affected you. Ask: How could I have responded differently to preserve my peace? 2. Visualization. Visualize yourself as a tree with deep roots. No matter how strong the winds of criticism or conflict, you remain firmly grounded. 3. Gratitude practice. Shift focus from the hurtful incident to what's going well in your life. Gratitude creates a buffer against negativity. 4. Boundaries. Learn to set clear emotional and physical boundaries with those who consistently hurt or undermine you. Protecting your peace is an act of self-respect. The ripple effect of inner strength. When you refuse to let others' actions hurt you, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your calm demeanor becomes a source of strength for others, fostering a culture of resilience and understanding. By holding on to your inner power, you not only protect yourself but also model the possibility of peace in the face of adversity. Conclusion: reclaiming your power. Viktor Frankl, Nelson Mandela, and countless others have shown us that true freedom lies within. By understanding that no one can hurt us without our consent, we reclaim our power and transform challenges into opportunities for growth. The next time you feel hurt by someone's actions, pause and ask yourself, am I giving them power over my peace? This simple question can remind you of your strength and bring you back to the unshakable calm that resides within. 6. The power of acceptance. Original wisdom. Acceptance is a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy, emphasizing the importance of embracing life as it is, without resistance or judgment. The Buddha taught, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. This principle is not about passivity or giving up but about recognizing reality and responding to it with wisdom. By accepting the present moment, we free ourselves from the suffering caused by fighting against things we cannot control. Historical example: Helen Keller's journey. Helen Keller, who lost her sight and hearing at a young age, faced what many would consider insurmountable obstacles. Initially, she struggled with frustration and despair. But through the guidance of her teacher, Anne Sullivan, she learned to accept her circumstances and work within them. Helen's acceptance of her limitations allowed her to achieve extraordinary things, becoming a renowned author, activist, and speaker. Her story demonstrates how embracing life's challenges can lead to profound growth and fulfillment. A modern story, John's unexpected career change. John, a successful marketing executive, was laid off from his job unexpectedly. At first, he felt anger and fear, questioning why this had happened to him. But after weeks of resistance, he decided to embrace the situation. Instead of dwelling on what he had lost, he began exploring new opportunities and even pursued a passion for photography that he had long ignored. Over time, John built a thriving career as a professional photographer. By accepting his circumstances and adapting to them, he transformed what seemed like a setback into a new beginning. Practical insights. 1. Stop fighting reality. Resistance to what is only creates suffering. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of the situation, it means you acknowledge its existence. Ask yourself, what can I do with what I have right now? 2. Separate the event from the emotion. Instead of saying, this shouldn't have happened, reframe it as, this has happened, how can I move forward? This mindset shift reduces emotional turmoil and fosters problem solving. 3. Focus on what you can control. Acceptance helps you redirect energy toward actionable steps rather than futile resistance. As the Serenity Prayer suggests, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. 4. Let go of the past. Often, acceptance requires releasing attachment to what could have been. By focusing on the present moment, you reclaim your power. The balance of acceptance and action. Acceptance doesn't mean inaction, it means clarity. When we accept the present moment, we can respond more effectively. Like a sailor adjusting their sails to the wind. Acceptance allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace rather than resistance. Historical anecdote, Nelson Mandela's adaptation. Nelson Mandela, during his 27 years of imprisonment, exemplified the power of acceptance. Instead of letting bitterness consume him, Mandela accepted his reality and focused on what he could control, his mindset and his influence on fellow prisoners. This acceptance didn't make him passive. It strengthened his resolve and prepared him to lead South Africa into a new era of peace and reconciliation upon his release. Mindful practices to cultivate acceptance. 1. Meditation on the present moment. Practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath and observing your thoughts without judgment. This anchors you in the present and fosters acceptance. 2. Gratitude for what is. List things you are grateful for in your current situation, even if it seems challenging. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance. 3. Practice non-attachment. Reflect on the impermanence of all things. Remind yourself that life is ever-changing, and resistance to change only creates suffering. 4. Seek the lesson. Ask, what can this experience teach me? Often, challenges bring unexpected opportunities for growth and self-discovery. The ripple effect of acceptance. When you accept life's ups and downs, you create a ripple effect of calm and clarity. Others are inspired by your composure and may find the strength to accept their own challenges. Acceptance fosters understanding and compassion, deepening your connections with others and creating a harmonious environment. Conclusion: embracing life as it is. Helen Keller, John, and Mandela each demonstrate that acceptance is not about surrender but about empowerment. By acknowledging reality and adapting to it, they turned adversity into achievement. The next time you face a situation you wish were different, pause and ask yourself, how can I make the best of this? Through acceptance, you unlock the power to move forward with peace, wisdom, and strength. 7. Living according to nature. Original wisdom. Buddhism emphasizes living in harmony with nature as a way to cultivate balance and peace. The Buddha taught, just as a candle cannot burn without fire, man cannot live without a spiritual life. This principle encourages us to align our lives with the natural rhythms of the world, embracing simplicity, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things, and appreciating the beauty of the natural order. Living according to nature doesn't mean retreating to the wilderness. Instead, it's about recognizing and respecting the cycles of life, growth, decay, renewal, and finding balance within those rhythms. Historical example: Henry David Thoreau's Walden. Henry David Thoreau, the American transcendentalist and author, famously withdrew to a small cabin near Walden Pond to live deliberately and reconnect with nature. In his book Walden _ Thoreau explored the idea of living simply, observing the changing seasons, and finding peace in the natural world. He wrote, "Heaven is under our feet as well as over our heads." Thoreau's reflections remind us that by living in harmony with nature, we can discover clarity, purpose, and serenity. A modern story: Sarah's digital detox. Sarah, a busy marketing executive, found herself overwhelmed by the constant demands of technology. Her days were filled with endless notifications, late-night emails, and a never-ending cycle of stress. Realizing that she had lost touch with herself, Sarah decided to take a weekend retreat in the mountains, away from all screens. During her retreat, Sarah woke with the sunrise, hiked through forest trails, and spent her evenings watching the stars. She found herself feeling more grounded and connected than she had in years. This experience inspired her to adopt daily habits that aligned with nature, like morning walks and screen-free evenings. Sarah's simple shifts brought her a newfound sense of balance and inner peace. Practical insights. 1. Embrace natural rhythms. Follow nature's cues by waking with the sunrise and winding down with the sunset. Aligning your schedule with daylight promotes better sleep and mental clarity. 2. Simplify your life. Reduce unnecessary distractions and focus on what truly matters. Minimalism creates space for connection with nature and self. 3. Spend time outdoors. Regularly engage with the natural world. Whether it's a walk in the park, gardening, or hiking, these activities rejuvenate the mind and body. 4. Practice seasonal awareness. Acknowledge the lessons each season offers. Growth in spring, abundance in summer, reflection in autumn, and rest in winter. Let nature guide your pace. The harmony of nature and humanity. Living according to nature reminds us of our deep connection to the world around us. It's a call to slow down, observe, and honor the intricate balance of life. By doing so, we nurture not only our physical health but also our spiritual well-being. Historical anecdote: the wisdom of Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism, often wrote about the importance of aligning with the natural order. In the Tao Te Ching he said, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. This wisdom teaches us that when we align our actions with nature's flow rather than forcing outcomes, life unfolds with ease and harmony. Mindful practices to live according to nature. 1. Start your day with nature. Begin each morning with time outdoors. Watch the sunrise. Listen to birdsong. Or simply breathe in fresh air. This practice sets a peaceful tone for the day. 2. Engage in digital detox. Dedicate specific times to disconnect from technology and reconnect with the natural world. This reduces stress and fosters mindfulness. 3. Meditate on natural elements. During meditation, visualize elements of nature: flowing water, rustling leaves, or a gentle breeze. This deepens your sense of connection and calm. 4. Adopt sustainable practices. Respect nature by reducing waste, conserving resources, and supporting eco-friendly initiatives. Aligning your actions with environmental stewardship strengthens your bond with the earth. The ripple effect of living naturally. When you align your life with nature, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your calm and grounded presence can encourage others to slow down and appreciate life's simple joys. Living in harmony with nature creates a ripple effect of balance and mindfulness in your community. Conclusion: returning to the source. Thoreau, Lao Tzu, and Sarah all remind us of the transformative power of living according to nature. This principle isn't about perfection, it's about presence. By attuning ourselves to the natural world, we rediscover simplicity, serenity, and strength. The next time you feel overwhelmed, pause and ask yourself, how can I reconnect with nature in this moment? The answer may lead you back to the calm and clarity you seek. 8. Focus on ethical living. Original wisdom. Buddhism places great emphasis on ethical living as the foundation for a peaceful and fulfilling life. The Buddha taught, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Ethical living starts with mindful thoughts and actions. Recognizing that what we do, say, and think has consequences. By aligning our behavior with principles such as honesty, compassion, and respect, we create harmony within ourselves and in our relationships with others. At the heart of ethical living is the principle of karma, the idea that our actions create ripples that return to us. By focusing on right actions and moral behavior, we foster positive karma, building a life rooted in integrity and peace. Historical example: Florence Nightingale's compassionate ethics. Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, exemplified ethical living through her unwavering commitment to helping others. During the Crimean War, she worked tirelessly to improve conditions for wounded soldiers, driven by a deep sense of compassion and responsibility. Nightingale's ethical principles not only saved countless lives but also redefined the standards of healthcare. Her legacy teaches us that living ethically can inspire transformative change and leave a lasting impact. A modern story, Jason's business ethics. Jason, a small business owner, faced a tough decision when a supplier offered him a shortcut that would save money but compromise the quality of his products. Tempted by the financial gain, Jason paused to reflect on his core values. He realized that sacrificing quality for profit would betray the trust of his customers and damage his reputation in the long run. Instead, Jason chose to uphold his commitment to honesty and quality. Though the ethical path was initially more challenging, it earned him the loyalty of his customers, who appreciated his integrity. Over time, Jason's business grew, proving that ethical living builds trust and long-term success. Practical insights. 1. Practice honesty in all things. Speak and act truthfully, even when it's difficult. Honesty fosters trust and authenticity in your relationships. Reflect on the Buddha's teaching. Underscore, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Underscore. 2. Cultivate compassion. Show kindness and empathy in your interactions. Small gestures, like listening attentively or offering help, make a big difference. Compassion not only benefits others but also enriches your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. 3. Respect all living beings. Treat people, animals, and the environment with care and consideration. Recognize the interconnectedness of all life. 4. Think before you act. Before making decisions, ask yourself, underscore, will this action cause harm or create benefit? Underscore. This pause ensures that your choices align with your values. The ripple effect of ethical living. Ethical living is not just about individual actions, it has a profound impact on the world around us. When we act with integrity, we inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positive change. By focusing on right actions, we contribute to a more compassionate and just society. Historical anecdote: Mahatma Gandhi's commitment to nonviolence. Mahatma Gandhi's principle of ahimsa or nonviolence is a powerful example of ethical living. Gandhi believed that true strength lay in acting with love and respect, even toward those who opposed him. His unwavering commitment to nonviolence became the cornerstone of India's independence movement and inspired civil rights leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. Gandhi's life demonstrates that ethical living, even in the face of adversity, can lead to transformative change. Mindful practices to live ethically. 1. Daily self-reflection. At the end of each day, reflect on your actions by asking, underscore, did I act in alignment with my values today? What could I improve? Underscore. 2. Random acts of kindness. Perform small acts of kindness without expecting anything in return. These gestures reinforce your commitment to compassion and create a positive ripple effect. 3. Meditate on compassion. During meditation, visualize sending love and goodwill to yourself, loved ones, and even those who challenge you. This practice nurtures a mindset of empathy. 4. Commit to continuous growth. Ethical living is a lifelong journey. Regularly revisit your values and strive to embody them more fully each day. The strength of ethical choices. Living ethically requires courage, especially when faced with temptations or challenges. Yet, as history and modern stories show, the rewards of integrity far outweigh the temporary gains of compromise. Ethical living strengthens your character, fosters trust, and brings lasting peace. Conclusion: building a life of integrity. Florence Nightingale, Jason, and Gandhi remind us that ethical living is about more than rules. It's about embodying values that uplift ourselves and those around us. The next time you face a moral dilemma, pause and ask yourself, what choice aligns with my highest self? By choosing the ethical path, you build a foundation of integrity that supports a life of meaning and harmony. 9. Practice gratitude. Original wisdom. Gratitude is a transformative practice that shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have. In Buddhism, gratitude is not merely an emotion but a mindset that fosters joy, contentment, and connection. The Buddha taught, let us rise up and be thankful. For if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. This wisdom reminds us that no matter the circumstances, there is always something to be grateful for. Practicing gratitude helps us remain resilient and grounded, even in the face of life's challenges. Historical example: Abraham Lincoln's gratitude amid adversity. Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most revered presidents, faced profound hardships throughout his life. From losing his mother at a young age to enduring the loss of 3 of his children and leading the country through the Civil War, Lincoln was no stranger to suffering. Yet, he maintained a deep sense of gratitude for the opportunities he had to serve and for the people who supported him. In his famous Gettysburg Address, Lincoln expressed gratitude for the sacrifices of soldiers who fought for freedom and unity. His ability to find gratitude in the midst of turmoil inspired the nation and continues to resonate as a testament to resilience and hope. A modern story: Emily's gratitude practice. Emily, a single mother working 2 jobs, often felt overwhelmed by the weight of her responsibilities. One day, she decided to start a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things she was thankful for each evening. At first, the entries were simple: her children's smiles, a good meal, or a kind word from a coworker. Over time, this small practice transformed her perspective. Emily began to notice and appreciate the little joys in her life. From the sound of birds in the morning to the support of friends and neighbors. Her gratitude practice didn't change her circumstances, but it gave her the strength and positivity to face them with renewed energy and hope. Practical insights. 1. Start a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. These can be big milestones or small moments, such as a kind gesture or a beautiful sunset. 2. Express appreciation to others. Take time to thank those who contribute to your life. A simple thank you can strengthen relationships and spread positivity. 3. Focus on the present. Gratitude anchors you in the present moment. helping you appreciate what's good right now rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. 4. Reframe challenges. Instead of focusing on what's going wrong, ask yourself, what can I be thankful for in this situation? This shift in perspective can reveal hidden opportunities for growth and learning. The ripple effect of gratitude. Gratitude not only enhances your well-being but also influences those around you. When you approach life with a grateful heart, you inspire others to do the same. Gratitude creates a ripple effect of positivity, fostering a sense of connection and harmony in your community. Historical anecdote: Oprah Winfrey's gratitude practice. Oprah Winfrey has often credited her daily gratitude practice as one of the keys to her success and happiness. For decades, she has kept a gratitude journal, listing 5 things she is thankful for each day. Oprah believes that gratitude opens the door to abundance, stating, "The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate." Her story demonstrates how consistent gratitude can lead to personal and professional growth. Mindful practices to cultivate gratitude. 1. Daily gratitude meditation. Take a few moments each day to focus on what you're thankful for. During meditation, visualize those things and feel the warmth of gratitude in your heart. 2. Gratitude walk. Spend time outdoors, observing nature and reflecting on its beauty. Notice the things that bring you joy, like the rustling of leaves or the warmth of the sun. 3. Create a gratitude jar. Write down moments of gratitude on small slips of paper and place them in a jar. On challenging days, revisit the jar to remind yourself of life's blessings. 4. Pay it forward. Show gratitude through acts of kindness. Helping others reinforces your own sense of abundance and creates a cycle of positivity. The strength of gratitude in adversity. Gratitude is not about ignoring difficulties but about finding light in the darkness. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you cultivate resilience and inner peace. As the Buddha's teachings remind us, gratitude helps us transcend suffering by fostering contentment and appreciation. Conclusion: a grateful heart transforms life. Abraham Lincoln, Oprah Winfrey, and Emily each show us that gratitude is a powerful tool for navigating life's challenges. By practicing gratitude, you shift your focus from scarcity to abundance, unlocking a mindset of resilience and joy. The next time you face a difficult moment, pause and ask yourself, what can I be grateful for right now? This simple practice can transform your perspective and bring lasting peace to your life. 10. Trust the process and let go of control. Original wisdom. One of Buddhism's core teachings is the practice of letting go of attachment and trusting the natural flow of life. The Buddha said, "You only lose what you cling to." This principle reminds us that our need to control outcomes often leads to stress and suffering. When we trust the process and release our grip on rigid expectations, we open ourselves to new possibilities, greater peace, and a deeper connection with the present moment. Letting go doesn't mean giving up, it means allowing life to unfold as it will, while focusing on what we can control, our actions and attitudes. It's about surrendering to the flow without losing our sense of purpose. Historical example: Martin Luther King Jr. and faith in the process. Martin Luther King Jr., a pivotal figure in the American civil rights movement, understood the importance of trusting the process and letting go of control. He faced immense opposition, personal danger, and uncertain outcomes. Yet he remained committed to his vision of equality and justice. In his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, he spoke not of immediate results but of his faith in the eventual triumph of righteousness. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. King's unwavering trust in the process of peaceful resistance, despite the challenges, led to transformative change. His life demonstrates the power of surrendering control while steadfastly pursuing a meaningful goal. A modern story, Anna's career detour. Anna, an ambitious architect, had her life carefully planned. She envisioned climbing the corporate ladder and leading major projects by the age of 30. But an unexpected company layoff forced her to reassess everything. Initially devastated, Anna struggled to accept the loss of control over her career. Over time, she chose to embrace the uncertainty. Anna took on freelance projects and even volunteered for community design initiatives. Through this detour, she discovered her passion for sustainable architecture and eventually started her own firm. Trusting the process not only led her to a more fulfilling career but also taught her the value of flexibility and adaptation. Practical insights. 1. Release rigid expectations. Understand that clinging to specific outcomes can lead to disappointment. Replace "things must happen this way" with "I will do my best and trust the results." 2. Focus on the present moment. Instead of worrying about the future or regretting the past, channel your energy into what you can do right now. This mindset fosters clarity and reduces anxiety. 3. Adapt to change. View unexpected changes as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, how can I make the most of this situation? 4. Practice non-attachment. Detach from the idea that success or happiness depends on external circumstances. True peace comes from within, not from controlling the outside world. The power of trusting the process. Trusting the process is an act of faith, faith in yourself, in life's flow, and in the idea that challenges often lead to growth. It allows you to navigate uncertainty with grace, finding peace in knowing that everything unfolds as it should. Historical anecdote: Nelson Mandela's long walk to freedom. Nelson Mandela's 27 years in prison could have embittered or broken him. Instead, he chose to trust the process, focusing on inner growth and the belief that his struggle for justice would one day bear fruit. Upon his release, Mandela led South Africa into a peaceful transition from apartheid to democracy, proving that patience and trust in the process can yield profound results. Mindful practices to cultivate trust. 1. Meditation on letting go. During meditation, visualize holding a tightly clenched fist. Gradually release your grip, symbolizing the act of letting go. Feel the freedom and relief that comes with surrender. 2. Journaling your journey. Write about situations where letting go led to unexpected positive outcomes. Reflecting on these moments reinforces your faith in life's process. 3. Mantras for trust. Use affirmations like "I release control and trust the journey" to reframe your thoughts when faced with uncertainty. 4. Find meaning in detours. When plans go awry, Reflect on the lessons and opportunities hidden within the change. This mindset turns setbacks into stepping stones. The ripple effect of letting go. When you embrace trust and let go of control, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your calm and resilient energy becomes a source of support for others in navigating their own challenges. Letting go creates a ripple effect of peace and possibility. Conclusion: surrendering to life's flow. Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and Anna's career story all illustrate the profound power of trusting the process and letting go of control. Life is unpredictable, but by releasing our attachment to rigid outcomes, we free ourselves to grow, adapt, and thrive. The next time you face uncertainty, pause and ask yourself, what can I control? And what must I release? In that release lies the path to peace, resilience, and a deeper connection with the unfolding journey of life. As we reach the end of this journey, I hope you feel empowered to take these 10 principles and weave them into your daily life. Remember, the peace you seek isn't found in the world around you, it's already within you, waiting to be uncovered. Each small step you take toward mindfulness, acceptance, and compassion brings you closer to a life of unshakable calm. Now it's your turn to share. Which principle spoke to your heart the most? What small action will you take today to create a more peaceful tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below. Your reflections could inspire someone else on their journey. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need a little peace in their life. Together, we can spread these transformative teachings far and wide. Thank you for being part of this journey. Until next time, may your path be filled with clarity, compassion, and serenity.